Hey guys, welcome to today's first impressions. We have a very exciting bag right here. You know that it's going to be a great day when there's a Sephora bag involved. Just the red tissue paper even gets me excited. Per your request, a lot of you guys wanted to see this in action. I went to Sephora and I purchased the Shape Matters palette from Smashbox. You can contour it all, face, eyes, and brows. So you get a lot of product in here. It's not just an eyeshadow palette, it does involve the face. It also includes video how-to cards to shape your face, eyes, and brows, which basically are little tutorials. I read online people are having a bit of an issue accessing those tutorials. If you need to know how to apply some shadow, contour, highlight, get some ideas, you know, YouTube tutorials are a great option. Oh, the hell? It would not be a Tati video if I did not drop something. So I'm happy we got that out of the way. These are some of the best sellers from Smashbox, so it's not a brand new palette with never before seen colors. So the way I was looking at this one is that it's very functional. Let's try that again. You get a brow wax in here which has a plastic cover on it. That is a huge bonus so that you don't get powder mixed into your wax. You get 2 brow powders. You get the trio of the contour, highlight, bronze. That trio separately is $45 and this whole kit is $65. You don't get as much product in these pans here. You get a highlighter. You get 3 dark matte shades. The bottom row you could use, you know, wet as a liner. You get a nice deep black there, which is always good in any palette. And you get a few kind of shimmery satin finish shades as well. Everything feels very, very neutral in here. Okay, you also get a Smashbox dual-sided shadow brush. You get the brow brush on one end, and I have to say I have purchased their brow brushes before and they are excellent. So I think it's kind of exciting that you get a dual-sided brush, one side for the brow, one side is just like a fluffy brush that you could use for your shadow. Da 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 da, where are my brushes at? Do you guys like my hair straight or curly? Leave that in the comments section because it is like a constant debate with everybody in my personal life right now. I prefer it straight, sometimes curly, but more often than not straight. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna take my NARS Ita brush and I'm going to take the contour shade in the palette and lightly grab color on both sides, whisk some of it off on my palm and go down the sides of the nose. Because you guys know I love that kind of action, a little contour action for the nose. I forgot how good this contour powder is. It's really, really quite nice. So I'm gonna take another NARS brush. It's just that it's right in front of me, and I'm gonna pick up the bronze shade and kind of go over the forehead a little bit. Warm things up. Okay, now I am going to take a fan brush. This happens to be from Smashbox. I'm gonna grab the highlight shade and go on the tops of the cheekbones. Ooh, that's really like white. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. I mean, it looks okay. It's just I'm more into like goldeny type highlights at the moment. Golden or more pink toned. This is like very, do we see how strong that is? On the skin, it looks very silvery white almost, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Moving on to a little brow action, I am going to pick up the lighter shade. And I do already have just a tiny bit of the Anastasia Brow Wiz in my brows, but I wanted to put a little bit of brow powder on top and kind of fill them out and make them a little bit stronger. I'm going to set that with a little bit of brow wax. And that brow wax is really, it's kind of like a pomade, like you pick up a lot really easily, so be careful of that. I kind of like to make these hairs right here stick up a little bit straight to give it more of that feathery look. And a brow wax is a really easy way to achieve that. I'm gonna go all over the lid with this shade right here and then in the crease with this guy right here. I'm going kind of natural today. I am not wearing eye primer. I did, however, press a little bit of concealer on my lids after I was done doing my under eye concealer. So I'm just gonna press this on the lid and into the crease a little bit. Let's do a deep plum on the outer edge. I'm gonna grab that deeper plum. Layer it up just a little bit. It's easier to add color than it is to take it away, so start slow when you're working with these really intense colors. And now just with my fingertip, I'm gonna take this kind of vanilla shimmery shade and just kind of dab it in the center of the lid. And just fluff everything around. I don't want it to be too shiny, but I just want to add a little bit of light in the center of the lid. Okay, last thing I'm going to do before popping on some liner is I am going to highlight the brow bone, and I'm just taking that matte light shade, just focusing right underneath the high point, right under my arch, just to kind of give a little bit of a lift. And I'm also going to put that on the inner corner as well. So now I'm going to apply some liner and I will be right back. I'm going to do liner lashes. So now that I have my lashes and my liner on, which by the way, that $2.99 liner, I know I keep like talking about it. I can't shut up about it. Look how expert my liner looks right now. Oh my gosh. It makes it so easy. I don't know why. Everybody should go and buy that eyeliner. Anyway, I'm really happy with how my makeup turned out. I think everything blended beautifully. I will check in with you guys in a little bit and we will see more up close and in different lighting, how the makeup wears, how it holds up, if the shadows crease, etc. I will check back in just a little bit. This elevator is scaring the crap out of me. 4 people got stuck in it the other day. I'm like terrified. Okay.
But wait, who rescued them?
James did. All right, so this is the first check-in. I have had this makeup on for several hours now. I'm really super happy with it. I also just have to throw in the mix that my $2.99 eyeliner is like doing a really good job too. Essence eyeliner, I love it. It was in my 5 under 5 video. And the Smashbox Face Matters, I'm loving it on the face. The eyeshadow, like I feel like I'm just having a really good makeup day. So yeah, that's the check-in for now.
Hello, Tati.
I'm in the weirdest mood today. I really should not be filming a first impressions because all of my crazy is just like gonna shine through in this video and it's gonna be so special and weird.
Hey, you want to see crazy? How about for those House of Cards fans? Check out Frank. He's like all to pieces.
Talk to me, oh yeah. So talk to me, oh yeah. I can tell you no.
Here's your coffee.
Thank you. Happy National Coffee Day.
Happy National Coffee Day to you too, my love.
We are doing grocery shopping. It's so exciting and glamorous. We're at our neighborhood Whole Foods and my makeup is still going strong. The lid color has kind of shifted a little bit. I'll do more of a close-up at home, but I thought I'd take you with me on an outing. Pretty flowers. Lots of produce. This is just not gonna cut it. They only have mild. What the heck? It's a grocery store check-in. How is my eyeshadow? It's kind of all the way gone, actually. But my makeup has been on for a really long time.
Need some diapers?
James, really?
I mean, they're
really?
right there.
Really? Oh yeah, I'm filming like right, like, hi.
I mean, are you trying to tell them something?
Hey guys. I'm fairly certain that one bag of groceries cost way, way too much. Right?
Yes.
Alphonse, I hate you. But I love you. But I hate you. Hey guys, so it is now 10 o'clock and I am winding down. I still need to eat dinner. I'm having like the craziest day running around like an insane person because my mom is coming into town and I'm trying to get everything done. But I feel like this makeup held up pretty well. I, of course, am totally impressed with the contour powders. I hadn't used it in a while, and using this shade right here, the contour shade on my nose, I'm like in love with that product. It is so good. I also had never tried any of their brow powders, and I am thoroughly impressed. The brow wax is so fantastic. It held everything into place really beautifully, and I feel like there's color still there, and I'm having just a good brow day, so I really like these brow products. As far as the highlight goes, I'm really not sure at this point if it is just my face is oily or if the highlighter is still there. You guys know I'm not the biggest fan of this type of a shade with a highlight. I like it to be a little more transparent and a little bit more of a peach, pink, or golden shimmer. This one was just too harsh in my opinion. Not my favorite product in this palette. And then we have the shadows. Now what's interesting about these is the ones that I like the most are this bottom row here, but I like them smudged around the eyes. Like I really love how this brown applied underneath my lower lash line. It was effortless, it blended, it looked really great. There wasn't any fallout because it is a little bit more of a stiffer powder. However, when you swatch these on the back of your hand, they look really choppy, uneven, and really kind of like they would just be a pain to blend. So I don't know about using them all over the lid, but the purple shade right here that I popped right on this outer corner, it stayed put all day for the most part. I didn't use an eye primer. I'm pretty happy with it. This pink shade up top here is gone. Like there's just no trace of it. It's gone. And I guess, you know, that can happen with neutral shades, but I wish it had stayed true a little bit longer because I feel like even halfway through the day, I was looking in the mirror and I was like, oh, there's no shadow on my lid. So that was a little bit of a bummer. And this shade right here disappeared pretty quickly as well, the shimmer. These are just kind of extras if you were using this palette to travel with. So for 65 bucks, I think you get a ton of product and you do get this awesome dual-sided brush, which by the way is really great quality. It's not an afterthought at all. The brow brush is amazing. And this guy right here just fits the lid beautifully as well. Really great brush quality. So I think I'm going to say that my first impression is this is a great palette, ideal for someone that likes neutrals, that wants something that's like a full kit for travel. But if you are an avid makeup collector and you are really hard on your products and you are looking for the next greatest thing formulation-wise, I would pass on this. So I'm a little bit like this on this particular palette, and I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video and following me around. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Mwah.